Hello everyone and welcome to my world, the great north of Norway, in Tromsø, far above the Arctic circle, the polar circle. And I'm here, it's over midnight, and as you can see it's still full daylight, because that's what I wanted to show you tonight. The midnight sun is here. We had 2 months of darkness and night during the winter, and now we have 2 months of bright sun and amazing light during the summer. I'm gonna turn the camera. Yep, here I am, and that's what I wanted to show you. That amazing landscape, which I'm like standing in front of right now. As I said, it's midnight, 12:30, near to 1 o'clock in the morning, and as you can see, the light is just absolutely stunning. I've been here for almost 10 days. It was daylight all the time, but we had really, rough weather the last 2 weeks. So it was not possible to get out at midnight and to capture that light. So that's what I wanted to do. And tonight I was checking the forecast, and I was looking outside, and suddenly I saw that the sky was totally open, a few clouds, beautiful. And so I went out, I took my bike here, and I went to the lake, where usually I'm going walking because it's just 5 minutes distance from where I live. But as it is midnight and I wanted to go a little bit faster and a little bit further and discover really nice angles, I came here by bike. I'm here so in Prestvanet, that's the lake on top of the Tromsø island. The city center is just behind there. Yes, here you go, like behind there, behind the small buildings. Then you have the city center. But as you can see, even if the city center is really close by, I have the feeling and the impression that I'm just in the middle of the nature, in the middle of nowhere, and a beautiful nowhere. So here the sun, as I told you, here we go. Yes, you can see it. Here is it, the midnight sun. So our big star is not going under the horizon for 2 months. So it means that now it's almost at the lowest point of the day or the night, and then it's gonna go up, 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 and turn all around during the day, and then towards the south, and then it goes back, and then at midnight, 1 o'clock, the sun is here. As I said, here I'm standing at the Prestvanet lake, which is really interesting also at this time of the season. A little bit earlier during winter, it was the place I could walk on the lake, and I've posted several images when I was standing on the lake. It was totally frozen with like 10-15 centimeters of ice, so no problem to walk on it. And I would come here and to capture the northern lights. The northern lights are probably here because they are here all year long, but because of that totally blue sky and that massive light, it's not possible to see the northern lights right now. It's going to be possible again starting around end of September, October, November, and then on during the winter. But now, as I said, midnight sun, full light. And what is really interesting with that lake right now, it's a place where all migratory birds are coming to nest during those 2-3 months of summer. So the first birds that came in were the seagulls. We have like hundreds of seagulls around the lake. Actually, they're nesting, most of them are nesting there at the end when you see a little bit the light green. And then we had some ducks that came in, and the first families are now appearing on the lake. So we had adults for a couple of weeks, and now all the small duckies are going all around, and it's kind of really cute and really sweet, because every day I come, every day I can spot the different families, and they're growing. It's just like you see them growing day by day. And then we have also some different kind of ducks, and the Arctic tern that came a couple of days ago. The first ones came let's say a week ago, but then most of them arrived a couple of days ago, and now they're starting to nest. And that bird is really interesting because it's the bird with the longest migration throughout the world. Every year some of the birds travel more than 70,000 kilometers. So they're nesting here in the northern part of the world, in the Arctic, and then during winter they go down to the south and then go back to the north. So that's really an interesting. It's like a small, I mean, seagull, but really small, really tiny. And you can maybe hear, and you can see them here in the middle of the image. So they're fishing during the day, and they're starting to prepare the nests and to lay the eggs in a few days, I guess, from now. I mean, what can I say? When you see that landscape, when you see that light at that time of the day or at the night, and it's just like amazing. Look that reflection in the water. Look those colors. We still have a bit of snow. You can see on top of the mountains. It snowed here. I mean, even at the lake in Tromsø a few days ago, like a week ago, we had some snow. We are in the Arctic. It's still a little bit cold. We didn't have really, I mean, like odd days so far. But as you can see, today is just amazing. And I'm sorry if I'm repeating all over again that word amazing, but that's just what I can say. Now, I mean, all the green is out. It goes super fast because the season, the nice season, the summer season is kind of short. So the trees and everything has to go super fast. The animals go fast, the trees go fast, and the sun is still there. So I hope you enjoyed that view. I wanted also to talk a little bit about what I'm doing. Of course, I'm taking pictures. Here I'm low ISO to have the little noise as possible. I'm trying to capture here the reflection. Oh, there is a plane taking off, so you might hear a little bit the sound because the airport is not that far actually. And I'm doing bracketing to have the perfect exposure. And here you can see the different landscape, and that's the different pictures also of the birds I was talking about and I took over the past days, because we had really not nice weather, but for bird watching and taking pictures of the wildlife, it was perfect. So as I said, bracketing to have the perfect exposure, low ISO, aperture between f8 and f13 right now, to have like a good depth of field, but not over, because then I would lose a little bit of quality in the image, and I don't want that. And yes, and for the past 1 hour I've just, I mean, like, went around the lake, tried to find different angles, different lights, different like perspective, and that's what I've been doing, and that's what I will share on my social media in the upcoming days. You see how lucky I am to have that amazing landscape, beautiful, outstanding, and I'm gonna wish you a good night. I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you enjoyed the talk, the presentation, and I hope you enjoyed the midnight sun, which is absolutely outstanding, marvelous, beautiful. Okay, bye bye, have a good night.